Yeah, so thank you for joining us. This is Mo Shaban. This is Mo TV. This is where we talk about Ghana Premier League. We bring you all the history, we bring you all the records, we bring you all the statistics ahead of the match day. And so let's look at Kumasa Asante Kotoko, the young apostle. But before that, Hatofok will be hosting Bechem United at the University of Ghana Stadium, not Accra Sports Stadium, sorry. So Hatofok will host Bechem United at the University of Ghana Stadium. So we'll delve deep into the game. Now, let's first look at the history between Heart of Oak and Bechem United at Heart of Oak home. Now, there's a history which shows that in the last 4 years or the 4 seasons, the first leg results reflect the second leg. It means that whenever it ends in Heart of Oak win, they win the second round or the second leg. Whenever it ends in Bechem win, they win the second leg. Whenever he ends in a draw in the first leg, he ends in a draw in the second leg. That has been the norms in the last 4 seasons. Last year, typical example, Atufuk won the first leg at the Babaya Sports Stadium 1-0, and then went ahead to win the second leg 3-2 at the Nana Fusu Giabo Park. But before we delve deep, kindly subscribe, kindly follow us, and give us a subscribe so we can do more of the analysis of the Premier League. So record shows that in the last 4 years, um, the first round results reflect the second round between Heart of Oak and Bechem United. Now, we are moving on to another detail of it. The game is 6 p.m. at the University of Ghana Stadium. Now, aside that, we are also looking at the Bechem United away factor. They've really struggled in amassing points away. This season, interestingly, Bechem have played 2 matches, they are yet to score. Hearts of Oak have played 2 matches, they are yet to score. Hearts are yet to win, Bechem are yet to win. But Hearts have lost their first 2 games. Bechem United have drawn their first 2 games. So let's do the analysis again. Their first 2 games, each of the teams are yet to win, Hearts and Bechem. They are yet to record a victory. However, Hearts of Oak have lost all the 2 games. Bechem have drawn all the 2 games. Hearts of Oak are yet to score a goal. Bechem are yet to score a goal. Hearts of Oak have conceded in each of the 2 games. Bechem United are yet to concede a goal. So psychologically, Bechem United are on top in terms of clean sheets. Though they are all not winning, but in terms of clean sheets, Bechem United are on top and Hearts of Oak are struggling. Now, aside that, you look at another angle of the game where you pay attention to the key players that will be playing. Now, we all know that the 2 center backs of Bechem United have been Joseph Kinfo and then Samuel Osei-Kuffour. In the last season's league, they were all part of the squad, but unfortunately, they have all left. Samuel Osei-Kuffour has joined a new team, Nations FC, while Kinfo is on his way to Denmark to finalize a deal. Now, so it means that if you pick the Bechem setup, the away team Bechem, they will have a missing link at their 2 center backs. Now, we look at Seth Kojo, who is also their key player. He's here to kick a ball as a right back in their team because Seth Kojo has been versatile. He has been used as a midfielder or a right back in their squad. Now, if you take off Seth Kojo's issue, now you do analysis and you come to their midfield. In their midfield, their key players have all left. And they have Isaiah Nyako. Isaiah. He was the man of the match in their last game, last Premier League game against Aduana. But Kenny is injured. So another missing link in their midfield. So the experienced players at the back are not there. Kenny is injured, so they will rely on Isaiah. Let's not forget that their goalkeeper, Abdulaziz Dari, has been with the team in the Premier League in the last 2 seasons. So of course, he understands the terrain and he's building up his experience. And after match day 2, he has kept a total of 2 clean sheets. So that is a good record. Up front, they would rely on Augustine Okra. Yes, Okra. Okra is a threat. Okra is a threat. Okra played his first game against Aduana. He played 74 minutes, missing the first game against Nations FC due to match fitness. So it is also an opportunity for Okra to prove that he's back. And what can Okra do? He would have to score to prove to the fans that, look, I am back and I'll prove that I am a good player. So if you pick the entire Bechem squad, there've been a lot of challenges. So coach and Danso will have a lot of work to do. Now, let's move on to Hartlepool. Benjamin Asari would be imposed, obviously, but with the coach go with Yaya Adraman and then Mensah, Ransford, the two Samuel Amufa and Kevin Osesibe. This has been the first four or the first five from yesterday's game, the last game. Is the coach going to use the same format, the same players, the same everything at the back? That is a question. Now you go to the midfield. Last game against Nations, the Heart of Lions, the coach made huge changes to the midfield where he started Hussein, Sani Ishak in the midfield. So, and then Collinson. So, Hussein, Sani Ishak, Collinson. And in place of Salim Adams, who played the first game for Heart of Oak. And so, it is really a challenge whether the coach is going to maintain his back four with a goalkeeper and the midfield. Then up front, Asama Boateng free Hamza Issa. And then, so Asama Boateng free Hamza Issa and Mauli Wayo. So Wayo, Hamza, Asamoah. Is he going to do some changes to the starting 11 or the coach would go and maintain the squad? We've seen that the center forwards or the attackers are yet to score. Wayo is yet to score. Hamza, who was their last season's top scorer, is also yet to hit the back of the net. Then Asamoah Boateng, who joined from Nations FC after finishing as the top scorer, is also yet to hit the back of the net. So that is the three challenges that Hartlepool are facing in terms of goal scoring. So Bechem are struggling with goals, Hartlepool are struggling with goals. But Bechem are not conceding, Hartlepool are conceding. Bechem are not winning, Hartlepool are not winning. And last season, Hartlepool recorded back-to-back victory over Bechem. So and that is it. So Coach Abubakar Ouattara, I'm sure this home game would be very key for him. If he fails to win, it will be another. There will be more pressure, and that would put him under so much stress, of course, because if you are not winning, it will be a challenge. Now let's move on to Kumasa Asante Kotoko Young Apostles. Now, Young Apostles have got some experienced players, and Akwesi Nti Randolph is a former player of Kotoko. He has spoken that he will make an impact in the game. Daniel Mote Aglo, former Wafa Mediama striker. He has got the experience. He has also said that he will do a lot of work. But can he break the pillar of Samba O'Neal Ablo, Abdelhamid, the left back, and then Lord Amwa, the right back? This is the back four of Masa Asante Kotoko. They've played once in the Premier League, keeping clean sheet. That is a positive one for them. But can they keep a clean sheet against Daniel Lomote and Akwesi Brando? That is also a question. Then you go to the midfield where Kotoko have a lot of players. Emmanuel Imchi, Samotine Du, Andres Ntimenu, almost all the players are there. And of course, these players would want to prove in the midfield. And then Emmanuel Imchi, Baba Yaya will prove that yes, they are also ball controllers in the Kotoko setup. Then Wisdom Bassi is expected to make his debut. Yes, Wisdom Bassi is expected to make his debut. Then we look at the two attackers as well, Albert Amwa and then Peter Amidu Aqua banging in the goal. So Albert is scoring, Peter Amidu Aqua is creating. Albert in the last 3 games of Kotoko, he has scored 3. He has in the last 2 games he has scored 3. 2 goals in the preseason against Vision FC at Cape Coast. Then the following weekend against Clavella in match day one, he scored. So interest is building up. Let's follow the Ghana Premier League and get a lot of vibes around it. This is bring back the laugh. So far, who has impressed you? Tell me which player has impressed you after match day two of the Ghana Premier League. Let me know before we zoom straight to match day three after this fixture.